God bless you, Darian. Look at this. She can put how many there are. Alright, so we've got Planner's Choice cheesecloth to dress up some tables, extra drink signs, one extra design of each. I love Darian. Okay, so since these are extras, I'm gonna go ahead and set this off to the side right now and get done what I know needs to be done and place these later, if and when we have time. Okay, let's see. Welcome sign, large white sign stand, 3 wire baskets, 1 for cards, 2 for paper fans, 10 boxes of fans, 1 fake out card. This is smart because guests won't know where to put cards, so instead of having like a card sign, you put a fake card there, a cat statue, and then bottle openers. Oh wait, and this is all under welcome table. I love this. Alright, let's just take this all straight out there. The couple called Topo Chico and asked if they'd send them some, and they did. They sent a cooler, some openers. So I'm just tying one onto this so it doesn't walk away. Even though we've got a couple extras over here. We'll just want to take it with them. How cool is that? But don't tell Topo Chico I sent you, because they're just gonna be like inundated. Or maybe tell them and we'll get sponsored. Love you, Topo Chico. Alright, I'm sneaking off so I can do a proper check-in. And hopefully there's no speakers back here. There we go. Alright. Well, hello, lovely humans. You're grubby. Hold on. That changed nothing. Well, hello, lovely humans. Welcome back to another behind the scenes. I am at the Tillery Bar and Kitchen in Austin. And today is Darian and Chris's wedding day. They hired me for a month of coordination, so I've already been down for a walkthrough. I was down yesterday for the rehearsal, and today is the big day. It's pretty warm. It's like, you know, low to mid 90s. It's fine. Primarily Pure, if you're watching this and you want to sponsor me, I know I already said Topo Chico can sponsor me, but I can get multiple sponsors. Call me. Maybe we can work something out, because currently rocking your stuff. Today my sister for today is Kaylee, and she's one of the Uni Mastermind members. So if you guys have been thinking about joining the Mastermind, do it. You could be assisting me at my next wedding. Check-in so far. We have ceremony fully set up, maybe 3/4 of reception is set up because we're doing a flip. For those of you who don't know what a flip is when you take a ceremony space and turn it into the second thing we're using for it, and that is the reception space. So during the flip or shuffle, what we'll be doing, actually what the venue will be doing, which is great that they're doing this. It's really hard to pull this off without staff. Hi, did you bring my water?
I did bring your water.
I literally was just talking about you.
Oh yay!
I missed my straw. I don't know, I was like, this is Kaylee. From
Vanover, Napier.
Wait, I was gonna try it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She was too excited.
Vanover, Napier.
Vanover, Napier. Which now you currently have an office in Southern California.
Yes, we have an office in LA, Redondo Beach, and in Denton, DFW.
And I know where all those places are.
Oh, look at that. Magical.
People will tell me places in Texas and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
No idea.
I don't know what that means.
No idea.
But I know
I've lived here for years and I'm still no idea. No.
Oh, you're not from here?
No, I'm originally from Ohio, but I've been here for like 7, 8 years now.
Oh, so you have no excuse.
I have no excuse, zero, but I don't know where places are.
And well, Texas is really big.
It's huge.
So it takes you a while to figure it out.
Yes.
So just filling them in on the flip. So I'll probably show you some footage of that, like show you some footage of what it currently looks like, but we're gonna avoid staying in the sun for too long. Other concerns, something that the bride is pretty adamant about that we'll want to keep our minds and eyes out for. She doesn't want people walking in after, like, or during any part of the processional. So we need to keep our eyes out. I'm probably gonna put you on that.
Perfect.
And like literally puppy guard.
Literally.
Like literally
body
puppy guard. Take somebody down.
Wish I did wrestling in high school. No, I didn't.
Could you imagine? Just watch as I'm filming and you just see that Kaylee like yeeting herself in the background.
What I'm doing. You know what it's for.
So I'm gonna take you over to what that looks like right now. This place is pretty all-inclusive. They do tables, chairs, linens, providing food and alcohol. It's pretty nice. It's not a huge spot, but the view is absolutely insane. Let's take you over there and take a look. Okay, so we've got tables pre-set up here. This is the deck. And then here is where the flip's gonna happen. So you see the dance floor already. That is a giant aisle. That is really wide. And then we have a couple of the smaller tabletops for smaller groups. So we're having friends all out in here. And then we're having most of the family seated up there. This is the widest aisle I've ever seen in my life. Kaylee, am I crazy or is this too wide?
Too wide?
Look at the aisle.
It's not center, I can tell you that.
And it's super wide.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's also, that is not center.
Okay. So that needs to be shifted so it's centered on at least this line, and then maybe we'll pull the sides in, but I think photographers just showed up. Okay. All right, so we've got Group's family arriving. I'm being so bold with my filming today, it's like I don't even know who I am anymore. Ceremony aisle is too wide, and then like the little backdrop thing's off center. We still have to place all of the bud vases, at least on the reception tables, or maybe wait till after the flip.
For bud vases? Mm-hmm. Okay, that sounds good.
Because
women will walk in as long as possible.
You look sharp!
Yeah, okay.
I have no idea where I left off with that. Basically we need to tighten the ceremony aisles and move that backdrop piece. The groom just showed up, so that's why I was like, wah! And the bride should be here any minute. They are not doing a first look, so I will need to make sure that he is tucked perfectly away while we get her into the, like, her holding space. Wow, you are very close to my face. All right, this is the welcome sign, and it's meant to go right here. But my concern is there's this beautiful breeze coming through, and I don't think this is gonna stay. So I'm gonna go get some of my blue tape and tape it in place on the back. All right, I'm definitely gonna wanna make sure that you can't see the blue through. Oh, perfect. Now, the breeze won't get it. All right, these will definitely blow away if we put them out right now, so I'm just gonna get them started. Wait, we don't have a choice.
What?
Oh no, we can do it during cocktail hour. I was like, no, we gotta do it now. All right, another thing to always check is to make sure that these stands are actually tight enough to hold these, because sometimes they're not. And if they're not, you're gonna need to kind of bolster them up with tape or something sticky to hold them in place. But sometimes these are too open and not tight enough. And then there's a menu on the other side. I put together all the table numbers, and in fact Kaylee laid out all the ones that we can, because we can't do the ones on the flip, and she laid them down, so it's something we can do later. And we're leaving all the excess ones right here to place out on the round tables after the flip. And my phone's ringing, I think it's the bride. Let her out!
Thank you for the door, Dana. It is a fantasy, but it takes a little maneuvering.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you are a dream.
You're liking it? You liking the bub?
All right, do you need anything else?
I think, do you need this?
Do you want that bag?
I think this is important.
I need that, and I need my purse. Those are just simply the two things that I need.
All right, well then let's just get you inside.
How has it been in there, guys?
So good. Oh my goodness, easy peasy. Oh, air conditioning.
Aww,
hallelujah.
I love it.
I cannot get over your dress.
Look at the tails. See how you're excited? There you go.
You're a vision.
Thank you.
All right, we've got one bridesmaid, the maid of honor, matron of honor, technically. Her whole back of her dress ripped. I very rarely use my sewing kit, but this is one of those moments that I'm so freaking grateful that I have it. I also have fabric tape. So we're gonna go stitch her back together the best we possibly can. I'm gonna grab tape for Kaylee because I asked her to tape something. Man, that's such a bummer, but this is why it helps to be as prepared as possible. I may not know everything, all right? But no safety pins or clutch. I almost forgot my newest little gadget. This thing, it literally is like to attach tags onto stuff, that it might be able to help keep the dress together. So we're gonna give it a shot. Now these are super fragile. They're like not super beefy, and they can break pretty easily, but this can get small tucks and small pins done really quickly. As long as there's not too much strain on the fabric, they work perfectly. That was probably 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes of sewing. Make sure you have high quality safety pins. I do not, and that was our downfall. So that is something, someone remind me to order some high quality safety pins. Now 30 minutes till ceremony, and just as predicted, well, it's probably a little bit closer than that. Just as predicted, people are starting to filter in. I just walked by the welcome table, and unfortunately we left the toasting glasses and the cake knife and server are still right there. Most people are gonna pay attention to that, but I'm like, oh no, it's in the wrong spot. So I'm just gonna go do a walk around and pick things up, you know? Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Well, we need to move the cake knife and server and the toasting glasses because both of those are on the welcome table. So maybe we just move them to, I'm just more moving out last moment. Move them to the cake table, but we'll bring the toasting glasses
One
out.
of the toasting glasses, I guess,
broken.
Okay, perfect. I wanted to make sure.
You're like,
it looked glued together, but I was like, I hope this is glued
it's already
together.
been glued together. And then if you could do, hi, how are ya? If you could do a general count of how many people we currently have here, I'll have you do that.
Beautiful. Okay.
And then I'll go take care of the other things, and I'll count people inside in the cocktail hour space.
Love that. Okay.
Sound good?
Yes. And sorry, the other thing, just to make sure I have it. So count people, move the glasses, move the cake
I'll
knife.
do glasses and cake knife server.
Beautiful.
You just count outside.
That sounds great.
Great. So I like to make sure that we do a count because we're probably, I mean, we're 17 minutes away from ceremony start time. Most of the people are coming within the next 10 minutes. So we just want to make sure we have a hearty enough crowd. I'm going to confirm the final guest count with the bride. I think it's 109, but confirm. So we want to be as close as possible because we don't have a large wedding party for this. We're not worried about people like being in random places or like the wedding party being with the bride or with the groom. It's literally only one person on each side, so we're not super concerned about doing head counts of, like, I think there's 2 people with the bride right now. So once we get a high enough head count, I'm thinking ideally I want to be at least 75 and start on time. So if we're missing a fourth of the guests, it's never ideal. Of course, we want everyone here on time, but being on time, 6 o'clock sharp, is really important to the bride. So we might have to give a little bit of flex, but we'll figure out when we have the head count. Obviously, one of the bride's big concerns is she didn't want anyone seeing her as she walked out. She's in that room right here. This is the only walkway to get up, and that's where valet is, right there. So right now, we are waiting on these last few cars to be seen by valet. We haven't had a new car pull up in a couple minutes. So once these guys are taken care of, I think we should be pretty much ready to go. So that's the only hiccup that I didn't think of. I didn't realize valet was gonna be right here. So we've got Kaylee monitoring it. Last we checked, we were at about 90 people, probably more like 95. So I think it's go time. She had a couple people have to drop out last minute due to having some Rona symptoms. So yeah, one last car. I think we might be there. Mission's about to make an announcement to have everybody be seated. And then I think we should have this closed to block off as much of the noise as possible. I don't know if we can pull that. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Daniel to do that.
That did not work.
Good college try. It's go time. She just did first look with her dad and brothers. So make sure she's ready to go. Hi.
Come on in, Jamie.
Hello. How are you feeling?
Good.
You ready to rock and roll?
Let's do it.
Let's do the dang thing. All right. Darian, we'll have you stay back.
Okay.
All right. Here's some for yours.
Thank you.
You're gonna want to take it out and start drying it right now, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I just wanted to get these.
All right. Oh my goodness. The tails. All right, y'all. Ready? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have you line up. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Kayla.
Let me get the back here too.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, of course.
You like it, baby? I
What a
missed you all
state.
day today.
I missed you too.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Oh, that went well.
I
You look so beautiful.
Yeah, I do, my sweet.
Can I bring you guys a drink?
Tequila soda, baby.
Tequila soda for both?
No, I'll do a whiskey Sprite.
Whiskey Sprite? So original plan was for family photos to happen right out here. You can't see where it is. But it's probably not gonna happen because a bunch of people are actually staying out in the reception space, which is great. They're all mingling. We figured they'd all like flock inside and stay there. That's a dog. But they're not, and they already preset all the tables, so we're a little stuck. So we can't really have family photos there right now. So photo and video is trying to figure out where we can host those. Should have plenty of time because that ceremony was short. So I'm gonna go check in with Kaylee. I'm gonna have her place the centerpieces and the table numbers on the small tops. And then we will go from there to figure out where family photos is gonna be. Let's do a timeline check-in. So, they are currently doing family photos. We thought we were doing them out front. Got switched around at the last minute, which is totally fine. There's a dog that lives there. That's like someone's house right there. So right now, it's 6:43. The plan is in about 30 minutes to move the guests to the reception space, but they're kind of already in it. The dog is going off. A lot of people didn't head into the cocktail hour area like we thought they would, where it's air conditioned. They're kind of staying out and mingling on the deck as well, which does mean that we can't get like the wide reception shots that some people really like. My guess is Darian and Chris really aren't going to care about that detail of this movie. This is gotta be the weirdest. This has to be the weirdest spot I've ever filmed in front of. Yeah, probably. Like this ladder, there's a dog barking, you can get there. So once family photos are done, I'm gonna check with photo and video and see how much they want to get of the couple, because if we only have 30 minutes, according to the timeline, we might need to fudge that just a little bit. So if we need to fudge that, we might need to talk to Daniel, who owns this place and runs the kitchen and everything, to push back dinner service start time. Because, I mean, I guess we have dinner service at 7:30, we got 45 minutes. We're fine! So I just walked you through all that for no reason. I hope you enjoyed that. Great. Just grabbing some lip color so Bride can do a quick touch-up before portrait session. Taking a moment in the office / bridal suite, glamour at its finest, to do a little lip touch-up for myself and do a check-in. It looks like family photos went a little bit long. The bride was pretty sure that she sent over a photo list. Photographer said he didn't receive it. So this is always a good idea to make sure someone other than photographer and you have your photo list. Even if you don't have a planner, just make sure someone else has it. That photo wrangler that we talk about in videos like this all the time, a family member who knows everyone's name and can help like keep things organized, make sure they have that too, just so there's like another line of defense, so to speak, because family photos on those have taken quite a bit longer than anticipated. And now they're doing portrait session because they haven't done any photos together. So we're supposed to, at 7:03, we're supposed to be ushering guests to the reception space at 7:10. I'm not gonna do that because I think we're doing like a soft grand entrance. I don't want a lot of hoopla, just a grand entrance. They're gonna walk straight to their table, everyone's gonna take their seats, have a blessing over the meal. Then they're gonna come back in here and they're gonna eat. I think they're coming in here. I don't know, they're eating privately. I need to stop talking so I can put my lips on. But that's the check-in. Family photos always take a long time. If you are concerned about the length of family photos, you should probably check out Vanessa Joy's speed posing. Does she have, I think she has something for family photos as well. She's incredibly fast. She's another YouTuber that does wedding photography. She's incredible. I've had her on the podcast. I've interviewed her for YouTube. I absolutely adore her to pieces. Now it's lip time and then getting ready for dinner. Voila. I do get asked sometimes what this color is. So it's Totally Toffee with lip liner number 115 by Maybelline Color Sensational, and then the actual lip color is Lolita by Kat Von D, the liquid lipstick. I know it's old school, okay? I know it was like so 10 years ago. I don't even care. I don't even care, because it's a great color and it stays on like a dream. And then I put on a little lip gloss and it lasts me for hours as long as I'm not eating. I can't with that dress. She's giving everyone finger guns. Guess what?
What?
We're on time. Like specifically to the minute.
Love it. The procession will happen right at 6:20 and I was like, give me some.
Okay. I'm trying to find a corner and it's not working because it's a very exposed corner. We're just now starting toast. They got their table visits done. They ate by themselves. Kaylee and I are like casually scarfing down our meal. I just had to manhandle my steak because I didn't want to bother picking up my knife. Someone walked by and I was like, But I'm gonna go see if I can get a couple clips of the toast happening, and after that we're going into all the perfunctory dances. I did not just burp on camera. Not me, going back to my little hideaway. It is in full swing. We've had toast. They did their quiet cake cutting. I don't think I filmed that at all. They decided they didn't want to like a lot of pomp and circumstance around the cake cutting itself. So now, oh, those are floor mats. Like the office that we've been in and out of, their bridal suite or like their wedding suite, they don't have one. So they just allow for couples to kind of use that. It's wild. This is so funny. There's like floor mats in there now. I'm easily distracted. It's now open dancing time, and so Kaylee has been slowly pulling all of the table numbers from the tables, but only the ones that are left unattended. And next up we're gonna start pulling some of the flowers maybe. Technically we've got dancing for another 2.5 hours. Keep hydrating because it's still really warm. I thought of someone else. So I panicked for a second.
I was like, why is that door closed?
It was closed already.
Oh, okay.
So we're just gonna start sneaky teardown. Bye.
Bye.
It's like the service like service entrance to Narnia over here. We don't want to tear down too early. If you guys have seen enough behind the scenes, you know that we don't want to break it down and make people feel like it's no longer a party. Like that's not what we want to do. So in fact, now I'm thinking about it, we probably should hold off on tearing down florals for a little bit. I should go check in on that. But the music is popping. Well, we are nearing the end of the evening. I don't think I filmed much to tear down at all. I can't figure out what. My guess is because like all the guests were still there and like everything was still happening. There wasn't a convenient spot to set y'all up while we were doing tear down. But y'all seen it enough at this point, right? Like you know what tear down looks like. So this has been our storage spot the entire night. I'm now walking back. The events, I think they're like wrapping up the next, it's 11:40 and I thought we were going till midnight, but TJ just hit 5 minutes left. So I'm getting all of our stuff from back here so we can just be done with this section and just like confirm, oh, that whole front of that's open. Just confirm that we're done back here. We don't have to come back here anymore. Because one, it's creepy, and two, it's nice to shut down a section of the event. Man, I haven't done a sign off like this in a hot minute. That's gonna be the end of today's vlog. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I know there's like a core group of you that just like, sorry, oh, I do hear the kitty. There's a core group of you that just love behind the scenes. Darian, Chris, thank you so much for hiring me. Gosh, Kaylee, thanks for being such an incredible assistant. And now it is 1:46 a.m. and I'm gonna get out of this jumpsuit. I love this jumpsuit, but I love pajamas more. If you like the video, if you like seeing behind the scenes, jump on down there, hit the like button, and subscribe to this channel for more tips and tricks for the modern day bride. And then until next week, bye guys.